Today we're talking about the new Adam Sandler Netflix comedy, Hubie Halloween. So let's get started. It's October 31st in Salem, Massachusetts, and a town's eccentric, devoted community volunteer and the good-natured object of his fellow citizens' derision and meanest pranks find himself in the midst of a real investigation for a real murderer. Just a quick thanks for stopping by my channel. If you guys love to watch movies like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that notification for more up-and-coming videos. Another Halloween special for you guys. Today we're talking about the new Netflix comedy, Hubie Halloween, which stars Adam Sandler, and it's got a ridiculous large cast with Adam Sandler. We also have Tim Meadows, we have Shaq, we have Rob Schneider in the film. I could go on with how many people are in this movie. And Adam Sandler is known for just comedies. He's just known for bad comedies. But he did have Uncut Gems from last year, which was truly amazing. And we know that he is a good actor. And I'm starting to wonder now with some of these films that come out where he has these large ensemble casts, like The Ridiculous Six, and we had Jack and Jill, and Grown Ups, those movies with those large ensemble casts. I'm wondering if he chooses these movies, if he likes doing these films, because he gets all of his friends together, actors and actresses that have been in movies before with him, and they all get together and they film a movie. It could be good, it could be bad, but it genuinely looks like they do have fun filming this. I would love to see a behind the scenes kind of gag reel of this movie and just watch them film it, because the more I watch these Netflix Adam Sandler films, the more I realize that he's probably having a fun time with his friends, and he's developed a lot of friends throughout the years when he has these large ensemble films like Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2. He got to bring all of his friends together and just have a good time filming it. And that's what I think Hubie Halloween really does embody, is the fun of making a movie with your friends. Is Hubie Halloween a great film? No, not by any means. Is it entertaining to watch? Yeah. And I do think it's all due to the cast and Adam Sandler committing to this role. There are some jokes in this film, not some, plenty of jokes that really just don't land. They just really feel unnecessary. A man peeing in a yard for no reason. His canister that has a flashlight and a flare gun and a grappling hook all within it. Really pointless. They don't really add anything to the plot. There's also a few story elements that really don't do anything to the movie, and it takes away from the overall main plot of the film. There are a lot of things that are wrong with Hubie Halloween, but what I did enjoy about this film is the overall Halloween atmosphere. It just looks like a town I would want to live in. I want to go to Salem and live there if that's how it is every single Halloween. Everybody dressed up for Halloween. The houses were decorated. They had a good soundtrack for Halloween music. It just had a good feel for this Halloween season, and it was released at the right time. With it coming out in October, I like to watch films, and especially like during Christmas time too, that really focus on the holiday. And that's what Hubie Halloween did, is it focused on Halloween, and I really got in the mood for the season. I did laugh quite often throughout the film, with it being Adam Sandler or Tim Meadows or Steve Buscemi or Kevin James, whoever it was. I did find myself laughing quite often. I questioned myself quite often with some of the jokes, but I did get more jokes I laughed out rather than jokes I didn't laugh at. There's a few different storylines that are going on in the movie regarding a character that breaks out of a psychiatric ward, or Steve Buscemi, the neighbor of Adam Sandler, or this murderer. There's essentially like three different storylines going all on at once, and one doesn't really feel like the strongest storyline. Some storylines could have been strengthened and fleshed out, and some could have just been cut out of the film altogether. I think it would have been the same exact movie. Adam Sandler, we know he's a good actor. He's having this voice that reminds me a little bit of Little Nicky. And it's all right. I don't think there's really any purpose to his voice just because he can do it and it's silly. Since I know he is a good actor, I don't question like why he chooses these movies. I really think it's just because he wants to have fun with his friends and film a movie. Like all of his good friends, Kevin James, Rob Schneider are in here, and he just has a blast filming this movie. There's also a lot of references to previous Adam Sandler films. Like characters from those films are in here, and I don't want to spoil one of the first cameos because I had a huge smile on my face. As someone who grew up with Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy, Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, I have a soft spot for Adam Sandler, and I will always watch a new Adam Sandler film. People absolutely trash on the guy, and I could totally see why, but I have a soft spot in my heart for him. References to Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, characters from those movies are in here, and there's a lot of references. And if you enjoyed Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison, and you will find those references and you will smile when you hear them. So there is a lot of great references, and the cast is a lot of fun. Not a lot of characters have big roles in here. Like Shaq has a small role. Rob Schneider has a small role. Maya Rudolph is in the film. There's a lot of people that have worked with him in the past, and they're all here just having a fun time around the Halloween time. So Hubie Halloween, there's a lot of jokes that do not work. There's story elements that just don't really add much to the story. The one big story really could have been strengthened and fleshed out, and some could have just been cut out of the movie altogether. But I did enjoy the film. It got me into the mood for Halloween. I laughed quite often. I liked Adam Sandler in the movie. And there are people that are going to give this just a straight F and one of the worst films of the year. And yeah, go ahead. I could totally see that. But like I said, as someone who grew up with Adam Sandler and really appreciate some of his early comedies, and yes, they have vastly changed throughout the years, I still admire Adam Sandler comedies for what they are. I'm going to go ahead and give Hubie Halloween a C+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Hubie Halloween. Have you guys seen it? What did you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming Halloween specials. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay spooky, YouTube.